thank you so much, all 7 of you, for being here. I appreciate that. Got almost as many people as a Chick-fil-A drive-thru. I'm very proud. I'm glad you guys came out to the show. This is going to be our first ever Open Mic Podcast live edition. Thank you guys for celebrating 100 terrible fucking episodes with us. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. You two are the only ones I don't recognize at all, so it gets kind of fucked up. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, don't go tell on us or anything. Just stay or whatever, write a bad note. But thank y'all. So just to explain it, we're going to do a little different. If you are a fan of the show, basically Raphael's the only fan here. But we're going to do a little different. I got a bunch of great comics here. They're going to do about 5 minutes for y'all. And then each one is going to sit down and talk with us for a bit. And then we'll do some crime stories at the end. Other than the crime of making y'all come see me do this shit tonight. Are you guys ready? You want to have a good time? You already have some fun? Now, I'm going to bring up your first comic. Now, I have to say, this is kind of special to me because this is one of my oldest friends in comedy. And this is actually the last thing he's doing here at DFW. I'm trying not to get emotional right now, okay? Because I love this guy. He's very funny. And make sure when y'all laugh it the fuck up for him, okay? For all the comics. Let's give a big ass welcome. Start clapping. Let's give it up for Dan Davis. Come on over here, Dan.
Thank you, Ben, one more time. Hey. Oh wow, y'all are enthusiastic. Y'all weren't tricked into this. That's cool. Because sometimes you come up and people applaud you, and other people reserve judgment quietly. So that's really great that y'all are into this. Some of y'all are starstruck. Just right off the bat, I am not the scientist from Independence Day. That is Brent Spiner. You might know him from Data or Star Trek if you don't get laid often. Yeah, that's who that is. That TV show I don't watch because I have a life. This is my last show in DFW. I am now a homeowner in Pennsylvania.
All right.
Yeah. It's not that I bought a home because comedy was going good. My wife's the breadwinner. That's what that is. It is 2023. I'm all about women taking over the world, taking over the household, gives me more time with my PlayStation. That's what it is. Fellas, you gotta find you a girl that wants to take control, then pick up your controller and play Modern Warfare with me. Life is fucking good. I love her. I love my wife to death. She's very conscious of mental health, clearly. She said I'm her Robin Williams. And I was like, oh, is it because I'm goofy or because you think I'm going to hang myself from the doorknob? I had a preference. I forgot my joke book, and there's 2 other punchlines to that. I feel bad. He's on the wall. I shouldn't have told that joke. That lady's really, it's killing it with that lady, so I'm gonna take that as a win. You guys watching that new show, Dahmer? Yeah, I love that show. That's my new favorite show. You ever had a really a favorite show and you call it something different than whatever everybody else calls it? You have your own little special title for it? That's what Dahmer is to me. I'll be like, honey, get the popcorn ready. We're on the last episode of Gay Republican. I'm working on my material for the Northeast, I'm sorry. She's like, I want to watch Law and Order Criminal Intent, or as she calls it, I want to watch the Trump presidency.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go talk to this lady. Excuse me, babe. No, it's great. How many of you have bought a home by just, I can see y'all, show of hands. So you bought a home before, so you know the fucking stress that comes with buying a home, I imagine.
It's very stressful.
It's very stressful. In June, this was brown. That's how stressful it fucking is. No, I didn't know anything about this. So if you've never bought a home before, it should be really easy. I'm gonna put this amount of money down, and if it's the most amount, just give me the house, we'll work from there. But they want you to jump over obstacles, right? So they were like, hey, you need to get a job and stuff, and then show us the letter, or whatever. Got a job, showed them the letter, and then they were like, okay, the house is yours. We were like, yeah, on one condition. You fight the Undertaker in an I Quit match. Not a wrestling crowd. I shouldn't have done that joke. It's all good. I'm gonna miss this place. I showed up on this stage, fucking 10 years ago. That's fucking nuts.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to get all on her level of drunk right now. It is not even 8 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna call an Uber for her. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a great night. Mikey D is a good friend of mine. I remember when he walked up and introduced himself to me, and I thought he looked like that old big boy thing from the diner, you know? I was like, oh, this guy really likes 1950s lore, right? Mike is a good friend. I don't know if he's going to share this, but we almost lost Mikey a couple of months back to like a heart attack, which if you know Mikey, not a surprise to anyone. He's a very angry person. I'm kidding. Okay, he's going to kick my ass later. Gotcha, the light, thank you. Forgot my joke book, so I'm kind of lost up here. I'm going to fucking do one more joke, and then we're going to talk whatever the fuck we talk about up here. But my grandmother just got the internet. She's 90 years old. Give it up for her, catching up with the times. Yeah! Go, Grandma. Going on stuff though, because she called me. She was like, Daniel, this is how to look at a site called bangbus.com. It's like, Grandma, that's a terrible site. This is a site where they pick up women in a van and have sex with them and leave them abandoned in the middle of nowhere. She goes, yes, that's why I'm calling. I need a ride home. Really, we moaned that, but the Robin Williams suicide bit was Alright, I've been Dan Danzy. Let's get Mikey and Jason up here. I almost forgot your name. Hey, you want this?
Have a seat. Guys, Dan Danzy, this is was this the fourth time?
Fourth time, the most out of anybody. Thank you very much.
Dan Danzy, or otherwise I call him the most available to show up last night.
Seriously, I am. My time is very free.
He's never said no.
PlayStation.
He's always just said, can you pay for half of my Uber, please? And I will be there.
That is also correct. I am cheap.
No, thank you for coming, Nancy. I am going to miss you when you go. We're going to do some questions with you. We got a lot of people coming up, so we're going to speed through this. Jason has a question.
Get me off the stage immediately.
You don't show up on camera. You're too white.
It is a prison. All of this
the ghost formerly known as Danzy. No. You got a question for him, Jason?
I do. So would you rather? Would you rather experience being a Kleenex for a day or a toilet paper for a day?
A Kleenex for a day or toilet paper for a day? God, why do you always ask me these type of questions like I'm just into this shit?
Let me ask, whose toilet paper am I?
Yeah. Who does the Kleenex belong to? Who does the toilet paper belong to?
The person you most not wanting it to belong to is who it belongs to.
I'll take the boogies. I'll take the Kleenex.
I'll take the Kleenex. I don't want to touch any asshole.
I don't think. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Not any asshole, but
not just any asshole. Well, you got to be classy about the asshole you touch. You know.
Be selective.
This is the quality you're getting tonight, Bible.
This is perfect to warm y'all up. Sorry, also, I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. But it's gonna keep going on. So.
I hope y'all didn't pay to get in here. This is.
I told them just charge me for everyone that comes. I'll pay. I know. I'm a realist. I know what the.
We're losing money at this one tonight.
All right.
Was that okay? It's great. It's been good.
I got a question for you. So, would you rather have a sleepover? So you're having a sleepover. I got a few different scenarios here. Would you rather have a sleepover with Michael Jackson or R. Kelly? It's a sexy time either way.
Michael Jackson because of the catalog.
Yeah, and plus,
I mean, he can touch me all night as long as fucking Thriller's going. I don't give a shit.
Well, plus, I feel like Michael Jackson will actually go down on you, and R. Kelly's just a selfish lover.
And doesn't offer a roller coaster after.
He will get you up and down. What'd you say?
She said never, never land.
Now I'm in the closet too. All right, here's another one. Would you rather have a sleepover with Casey Anthony or Amber Heard?
Who's Casey Anthony?
Killed her daughter.
God, that was great.
Somebody knew that way too fucking.
Someone watches fucking True TV.
Somebody's playing some shit.
Okay, so Casey Anthony killed her daughter. I'm a 35-year-old man. There's no danger there.
But you look like you could be her daughter.
Yeah, the pale white skin, face down in the pool. I look. That is her. Yeah, that is her. That's all face down in the pool, girl. Okay. Amber Heard. Yeah. Because, like, the shit in the bed and stuff.
That's who you wanted? So you
Look,
want...
look. Like, I love how, like, every guy after the Amber Heard thing was just, like, flabbergasted that she shit in Johnny Depp's bed, when I know every guy here has said something to their girlfriend that deserved shit in the bed. You know what I mean? Like, guys were like, I can't believe it. It's just like, oh, shut up. We've all made that comment of you're just like your mother. I'm surprised we haven't woken up with shit in the bed before.
And it warrants a response in some events, I think.
Yeah, also, clearly you've never had a Pancho's Mexican buffet before.
I've raised the flag, sir. I've raised the flag.
Dude, I've been through as many mattresses as I have girlfriends, okay? I love Pancho's. There's one left, and my friend Joe here found it for me, so I've been there every day. Okay, let's move on. Next one. Would you rather have a sleepover with Jeffrey Epstein or Jeffrey Dahmer? Hanging in the wind or hanging in the ground?
Well, you know, the good thing about this country is I could hang out with Epstein and no one would do anything about it. So I'm gonna go with Epstein.
Yeah, I'd go with Epstein too.
Yeah, you're like, no one's gonna know because they'll just put his little assistant in court and the client list will stay hidden.
Oh yeah, you got money. You just throw it at the problem until they find out that you can bring them all down.
Yeah. No, that the people you have voted for have hung out with Jeffrey Epstein. So cheers to you in November.
Not raising my drink.
That was kind of a fucked up thing to raise my drink to.
I raised my drink to fuck that shit. It's okay.
Yeah.
You guys can cheers each other and bang in the back or whatever.
Let's switch
We've
to
already done that.
And also, wait, before I do the last one, I just realized, guys, I didn't introduce my co-host. Y'all give it up for Jason. I just realized that. I'm not allowed to say his last name because he doesn't want y'all to know him. So, but
Don't find me, don't have to.
yeah, you won't because he's not.
People were sitting here for like 10 minutes going, who the fuck is the third guy?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they're worried about. Not us talking about Epstein and
Buttholes. Yeah.
I
Casey
think
Anthony.
some toilet paper.
Yeah.
Jason wrote these, just so you know. There's one more. Okay, last one. Would you rather have a sleepover with Harvey Weinstein or Bill Cosby? And I feel like you'll sleep better with Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I'm going with Cosby. I'm
I get
going
a
with
full
Cosby.
night's sleep with Cosby.
I've got a lot of anxiety at night. He could put me right to bed.
But with Weinstein, you'll finally have a career.
Yeah, but God, that hurt. That stung, Mikey. Yeah, but with Weinstein, I gotta watch him shower and shit. I don't want to watch him shower.
Just close your eyes, let the water beat down your head.
We were friends once. Like this. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll come to the improv. I'll take
Only
time.
till you talked about me in your set, you piece of shit.
Yeah, no, I
Just
deserve
about
that.
shit.
I deserve that.
No, yeah, you do. So anyways, thank you, Danzy. That's it for your portion.
Yeah. You guys enjoy the rest of the show?
Guys, still going. Dan Danzy, everybody. There's a podcast over for us. All right. So moving on here, you guys ready for your next comic? I got another comic lined up for you guys. You guys ready? Make some noise. Next comic works all the clubs here in town. He's a good friend of mine. Very funny, guys. I want you to give another big ass welcome for my good friend, Paul Smith. Let him hear, guys. Let him hear.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey!
Hell yeah. How we doing, improv? Yes, we doing it?
Yeah!
Hell yeah. Got a crippled Asian now. Spicing it up, you know? Yeah, it's weird. It's like, look, I'm like 40, I'm relatively young, but I like broke both my hips. I gotta get them replaced, right? And like now, like, I can't tell people the truth. I gotta tell them a cool ass story. So like, yo, Paul, why you rocking that cane? I'm like, hey man, I fought a bear. And I won. It was in a gay bar though, but the dude was big. I think it counts, man. I can toss it for them smoochies nowadays. Yes, it's crazy because like this whole time I thought I was South Korean, but apparently my hips are North Korean because they defected. It's great. Like it's crazy too because like I'm actually half Italian and half Korean. My name is Paul Smith. Figure that shit out, right? Like. It's crazy. Do you guys have any idea how hard it is to use chopsticks like this? I passed the gabagool, the kimchi, the gabakimchi. Yeah, I'm gonna come out and say it, guys. I think that chicks that drive huge trucks have tiny clits. Like they overcompensating a little bit, you know? Like she got ovaries hanging off the tailgates and her jacked up Dodge Clam. Bumper sticker that says itty bitty clitty committee. Yeah, I just adopted a cat. I love my cat, but I'm pretty sure my cat's a millennial because all she does is eat ass all day. Okay, that's dog people in the audience. All right, I got it. Yeah, man. I feel like you guys are a smarter crowd. Yeah, you guys, not the cowboy hat guy, but like everyone else. I feel have a good education in here. I'm gonna do like a college level joke for y'all. Sir, you can muffle your ears if you want. You can just earmuffs for this joke. But cause like I'm really into hip hop. Any hip hop fans in here? Hip hop fans? I look like the one black shit. I'm pretty racist. Yeah, I love hip hop, but I also love Intro to Psychology, and that's why I think that Naughty by Nature is actually Naughty by Nurture. Like they haven't learned to be down OPP. Sir, I knew you wouldn't get that joke, bro. I know it, man. Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover. That's all I'm saying. Oh shit. Where do I go, dude? I'm originally from New Jersey. That explains the pinky rings, but. I actually killed my dad. That's a plot of Shang-Chi, guys. That's what I did. I'm from New Jersey, but before I moved down here, I did a bit of research before I moved to a southern state because I didn't want to be like a victim of a hate crime immediately, right? So what I did, I found an anomaly that exists down here in the South that doesn't exist back home in the Northeast, and those are called gay conversion camps. You guys ever heard of these down here? Like people try to pray the gay away?
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. What you guys don't know is that we're so progressive and liberal in the Northeast, we actually have reverse gay conversion camps where we turn perfectly straight dudes gay. You guys might have heard of it. It's called the Boy Scouts. Just so much child molestation material tonight here on the stage, dude. Very fitting. I'm here. I am dating again. Regrettably, my girlfriend's in the audience, so I can't wait for these questions, Mikey. It might make or break the relationship tonight. She's really cool, man, but I think she's a keeper because she's actually a math professor at a college in Dallas, and as an Asian, that's kind of my kink, you know? I talk about math, the dude just left, man. I triggered an event, bro. He's like, I'm going back to community college right now. No, it's dumb. My girl's like she's like a little white lady. Her daughter. Why was that funny? Jesus Christ. She's like a little white lady. She has a daughter. Her daughter's half black and half white, and I'm this. So anytime we hang out together, we look like a new pharmaceutical commercial. You want me to repeat that joke? That joke was the shit. All right. They had to act out and everything. All right, I'm gonna do a real quick one and end my set. I'm actually a divorced gentleman. My ex-wife, she is full Mexican, and now she's my Mexican wife. And we have a kid together, right? But we had no idea what our kid was gonna come out looking like, because I'm half Asian and half white, and she's full Mexican. But what happened was, I made a Filipino from scratch. Okay, I lost you guys. Mike, come back up here, dude. It's fine.
Oh, come on, keep it going for Paul Smith, guys.
Age before music, baby.
Grab your other chopstick there. I'm kidding. What, so you're Mexican, right?
No, I believe that's you, Mike.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's my bad, I forget about that. Thank you for coming, Paul. Paul has also been on the podcast a couple other times. You guys check that out. Quick question for you, Paul. Do you have a celebrity you want to bang? Like, who's your favorite celebrity?
Like a hate fuck.
Like a hate fuck. You want a hate fuck, yeah. Jason's real adamant on the hate part of that fuck.
The hate fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I think it might be Amber Heard, dude.
Amber Heard?
Yeah. I wish I was up here for Dance's question.
Now, if it was, let's keep, also, you get a lot of pedophile jokes. Let's keep it away from dancing tonight. not saying Danzy's young, but he fits the bill. You know? So if you had the choice, Amber Heard, you going front or back?
Oh, I'm going with the back because it's already lubricated.
I say the same thing. I agree with him. All right. Who would you celebrity hate fuck, Jason?
I'd have to say Demi Lovato for sure.
Ooh.
Have to be Demi Lovato.
You better catch her on the right day. She might be a him.
I mean, just so there's no.
Which is okay. Y'all got real homophobic with that. I don't care. Bang a dude.
There's no
Whatever.
hate afterwards if I put that on my repertoire.
There's no hate afterwards if you get the banger. Then you came and you're peaceful again, right?
Thank
Yeah, I'd say
Or
any.
Semi Lovato. No.
I didn't know. That was good. I'd say any celebrity, just because I really need a career. Look at this shit. Anybody will work. Anybody. If you've been on Saved by the Bell or fucking sold houses on a property show or something, let's do it, bro.
I like how Dancy didn't know who Casey Anthony was because that was during his cocaine days.
Danzy's like, I lost 3 babies. They weren't even mine. You got a question for this Mexican next to me?
This guy right here.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather listen to an annoying laugh for a whole day or get tickled for an hour?
Well, my girlfriend's best friend is here, so you hear that shit back there?
What's she tickling?
Yeah.
She's a tickler?
Give me the tickles.
Give me the tickles. I don't like being tickled, dude. It feels like an invasion, right? Every time I get
That's the
tickled,
laugh, bro.
I know. I was trying to avoid it. Jesus Christ.
Tickles feel like a sexual assault. For sure.
Hey, Diego, there's a cartoon back in here somewhere. Grab that thing, put it in the trash bag or something. Jesus Christ. When I get tickled, I feel like I'm being molested. Okay, I don't like it. It feels like an invasion. Does anybody? Yeah. Do you like being tickled?
Depends on who's tickling.
Really? I don't care who's tickling. It makes me instantly angry and I come. It's also the only way I can come. So, tickle fun.
How do you think I got on this podcast, guys? I got origami fingers over here.
Okay, you had to make it Asian.
I
We
did.
get it.
I
Okay, you lost the war. We get it.
Hold the card.
Okay, so I got a question for you. Would you rather get diarrhea at the altar, like at your wedding, or at the beginning of a headlining set? Like, say you're headlining a club, you have 45 minutes, and you're about to get married. When would you rather have the boots?
When I'm about to get married, because it's gonna end before my career does that thing. So.
Well, I mean, to be honest, if she's marrying you, she's already shit the bed. So you might as well marry Amber. Yeah, I think, man, I've had the poops in some bad situation in court. You know, I've had it in a meeting to get food stamps, and I think at my wedding, because I'm probably no one's gonna agree to this.
Did
So,
you shit while you were dead twice?
dude, I shit right now. I just shit right now. I asked the doctor, I was like, hey, when I died, did I poop? He goes, no, you did before though. Let's do me a favor. We didn't get to do this, we didn't have time with Dancy. Do me a favor. Let's give it a spin on the wheel. We brought a spin wheel, guys. Give us a spin. Let's see what you land on here. Yeah, we owe you a spin, Dancy. Spin it like a real American.
What is love to you?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Okay, so what is this?
You tell me. Yeah. What is love?
Not this. Whatever this
This is
right
not.
now.
This is the opposite of
Yeah,
love
this is
right
the
here. I feel
opposite.
bad for making y'all do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody else that's coming up here tonight. I'm so sorry. So, what is love, dude? What's the most important thing in love for you? And Christina, if you can go to the bathroom, lock the stall tight.
We have a phone call.
Yes. Tim be your friend so you can't hear him.
I don't know. Communication, I guess. Is that like a safe answer? No, it's monkey fucking. I like the monkey fuck. That
sounds
real,
racist, dude.
Is it?
What's monkey fucking?
Like real, Animal Planet.
Do that again. Oh.
Now you guys know my whole face, bro. That's
Love
really
is
invasive.
fuck.
Hey, Joey, can you bring your muscles over here and pick Paul up on the stage? I think he did shit himself. No, I think communication is important. I think it really is. Be open and honest. I've had so many relationships where I start off as not me, and then I slowly let them meet me, and then quickly it's over after that. So if I want out of a relationship, I'll just let you meet me finally.
So, like, what percentage is your current at right now?
This is the most open communication I've had in the relationship I'm in now, and I'm enjoying actually getting to be myself.
I saw the others.
Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, I mean, I'd say like this is I'm pretty high on a percentage. I'd say at least like 98%. Like I'm sorry, babe. There's a few bats in the closet, but you won't find those out till it's too late. I'm burying those deep. Okay. What about you, Jason? What is love to you? What is love?
I think somebody that's gonna bail me out, judgment free, probably, and maybe clean up after me. And we're at a party. Just don't tell somebody that I like puked all over myself. Help me cover it up.
Yeah.
That's a low bar.
But they also have to be, clean record, and also have to be like the clean face of our family organization.
Basically, Jason needs someone to talk to the cops for him.
We could get married right now, Jason.
Yeah, dude, he's Asian and white. There's no way they're gonna arrest him. All right, well, that's it. You know.
All right, I'll see you.
Guys, give it up for Paul Smith. Thank you, Paul. Paul Smith, everybody. Thank you. Love everybody that I brought on here. They've all been on these episodes before, and I'm happy you guys are here. You guys having fun? Are you all enjoying the show right now? You having a good time? Good. You guys ready for the next comic? You'll make some more noise for me? Next comic? Okay. Next comic is really funny. Another one of my oldest friends in comedy. Hilarious comic. Give a big ass welcome for Carrie Smith. Clap it up for her, guys.
Girl power. Hey, have you ever taken a pregnancy test just to make sure you're just getting fat? Just a girl question. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm currently 2 weeks late. Turns out I mixed up my Xanax and my birth control. I might be knocked up, but I don't give a fuck. And then I remember where we are and what year it is. And I'm not okay. I started going to therapy, and my therapist, I'm so mad at her right now because she didn't tell me how much work it was gonna be. She's like, you really have to heal your inner child. I was like, bitch, that's child labor. It's dumb. And I feel like right now, I just make bad choices. I was hooking up with this guy, and he asked me, he said, hey, you wanna have a threesome? And I said, no. Because I can't stand the idea of 2 people not calling me back the next day. I feel like a couple years ago, I really started to learn to check my white privilege. And I feel like we all should, if you're white. But after this Roe v. Wade stuff, I posted today something about, hey, I think it's sexy when a man starts to share the burden of responsibility for reproductivity. And then this message popped up and said, not me. And I said, sir, you check that gay privilege. The staff said, don't tell that joke. And I said, I'm a gonna. Because this is recorded. And I am gonna be canceled. Oh, I ended up going through a breakup a couple weeks ago. I was dating, I've never done this before. I don't think like when they say, ooh, a man in uniform, that's hot. I'm kind of like, he seems slow. Like you had to pick something where they had to pick your outfit out? Now, this one, I didn't put it together. He was a Marine. And I was like, that's kind of hot. Don't do that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because somebody like that is insane. We were sitting there We were eating fruit together. I had apples out in my kitchen. This was like the third time he'd been to my house, and I put out fruit so I could fool him into thinking I care about my health. And the fruit sitting out. Now I knew this man was a psychopath because he didn't eat the apple how we eat apples, sideways. He ate it ass first. He ate the core. And I said, why? And he said to me, don't worry, there's not enough cyanide in the seeds to kill you. Didn't know that. That's a man I can't date. How am I gonna fight with this guy? He's not afraid to die? Like, I swear to God, if you ever cheat on me, I'll cut your dick off. And he's gonna be like, pick your weapon of choice, sweetheart. Okay, well that's fair. I'm here just telling the life story. I decided after the breakup to put myself back out there. And my friend, she decided to put me on a blind date. I said, that sounds fun, I've never done this before. Do me a favor, don't tell me his last name. I don't want to look him up on the internet and hate him before I meet him. So she gives me a picture and a place to meet him, and she told me his name was Sergio. Now, I've never met a Sergio before, but I know that's a name that fucks. So I'm like, okay, daddy. And I realize now that I should have asked questions because halfway through the date, I'm asking dumb questions. Like, what's your favorite color? What's your sign? And then halfway through the date, I finally got to, so what do you do for a living? And he said, well, I'm a cop. And I immediately texted my friend and I said, bitch, are you mad at me? You know I like guns and black people. The fuck? Sorry, drugs and black people. I'm on guns right now. So he didn't ask me a single question. And towards the end of the day, I'm just like, I've run out of questions. This is a problem. So I said, well, do you have any questions for me? And he said, oh yeah, so Mana told me your parents are dead? You're sick, dude. I said, well, that's not really a question. And he said, oh yeah, how? Now, the only reason I'm telling you this joke is because I feel like this is a very intimate crowd, and I feel like I just want to share with you about who I am. And I'm not telling you this to get sympathy, I'm just telling you this because this is the truth. And also, I don't want you to think that I murdered them. I feel like we spent enough time together tonight that you know what I'm capable of. So they passed away when I was 15 in a car accident, and then my second time going out dating after this breakup, I put myself back out there. So I learned my lesson from this blind date. I'm sitting at the table, I'm like, hey, this is awkward to tell somebody. You guys felt that, right? So I'm gonna avoid this topic. But I didn't, because my second question was, hey, you haven't brought up your dad yet. And he said, well, I never met my father, but he was arrested recently in the state of Pennsylvania for grave robbing. I said, you shut the fuck up and you pull that up on the internet right now, and it was fucking true. All right, my name's Carrie, thank you. Okay. Thank you, thank you.
Grave robbing in Pennsylvania, and that's where Danzy's moving. Sounds like he's already visited the state a little bit. So. I'm kidding. He doesn't produce cum.
I was literally about to ask. I was like, could you imagine him as a dad? And then I was like, you're right, I can't.
Sure. He's definitely not a daddy, that's for sure. So, you got a question for Carrie, Jason?
Yeah. So, would you rather? Would you rather take an arch of pee over your head and hope to not get hit with it, or would you rather get a fan fart to the face?
Like somebody, hold on. So somebody pees over you.
Yeah, and then you might not.
March, you look marches on you.
That's impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
That could have been the female.
This
Yeah.
is a super easy.
Oh yeah, because a chick arches pee over you, dude.
Yeah, this is an easy question. I would rather have somebody arch pee over my head because one, it might miss. Two, fart in the face, you could get pink eye.
Well, it's a fart into the fan that's blowing
Into
to
your face. Yeah.
So it's a third party pink eye. It's not direct pink eye.
It's too close to doo-doo particles in my eye.
It's a layover in your night's sleep. It's just it lays over in the fan. I think I fan fart myself all the time. I think I'll take that, dude. I can't even arch my pee over the toilet seat most of the time. I'm almost 40. I'll be 40 this year. Yeah, have you ever? Have
Just
you,
sit down.
it's hard to get up.
Like all these guys pretend they're like, oh yeah, I stand when I pee. No, you don't.
I would love to sit down, but who has the time to get back up? If I sit down, I'm gonna be there for a while.
Paul, how do you do it?
So he carries one lone chopstick with him everywhere. I make that joke with him. It's okay.
I can't participate in that.
Yeah, it's okay. He's Mexican. He's lying. Have you ever farted
I've
in
done
your
both of
fans?
those things.
You've arched pee? Who did you arch pee over?
Oh man, when I was a teenager, that was like Piss Busters. That was a game. It was from childhood.
Piss Busters.
Stop everything now. What? Where did you grow up?
Chicago.
The Chicago serial pisser over here. You just go up to strangers on the street like, wow, look at this.
I mean, if you're lucky, you can get away with it. I mean, you run away fast enough. There's alleys everywhere. But no, we didn't see each other because we liked each other. It was a friendly thing. It was a term of endearment.
I feel like you hung out in a lot of those alleys.
Chicago, deep dish pizza and water sports.
Deep dish pizza. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right, it's a numbers game. They're not all gold, everybody. All right, sometimes you get a piece of bronze in there. All right, we'll move on from that. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather pee hot sauce or poop a pine cone?
Well, it depends. What's the direction of the pine cone?
It's a pine cone. I don't think the direction. I think the sides are what matters.
Conifer, Douglas, Bruce. What kind of pine cone are we talking?
From a pine tree.
There are a lot of different pine trees.
I feel like you're avoiding the topic because you
Okay, all
don't
right.
understand pine cone.
I am. Okay, so I pee hot sauce. Is this a one-time thing or it's like for the rest of my life? Like every time I go to the
Oh,
bathroom?
one time.
One
Say
time.
one time, yeah.
Well,
That's all you
like,
need.
is it like mild, medium, or hot sauce?
It's burning out, baby. It's hot.
Okay.
Hottest.
I mean,
3 mile
honestly,
island.
is it really going to matter? Let's call it a little
It's not. It's not gonna matter because this is also an easy question. I ingested the pine cone, but I wrapped it in a condom first, like heroin, and then I swallowed it somehow. It grew, it expanded, because I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna sit there and try and puss out on this joke or question. And then it comes out clean.
Except for the lube from the condom.
I mean, that's necessary.
I feel like you scream either way.
I mean,
Oh yeah, either way you're screaming, dude.
yeah,
that's-
but I guess I can't scream into a pillow while I'm peeing.
Well, I mean, you can. Also, Diego, can you bring those pine cones out? There's a big bowl in the back of pine cones.
I actually brought my own.
I've got some loaded in a condom already.
They're like, you walk around with condoms? No, pine cones.
Gross.
I'm from Chicago.
That's the excuse.
Kneel down a little or you're gonna get hit. Why don't you give us a spin there, Carrie? Give us a good, nice spin from the wheel.
Oh, man.
Not like that, come on.
No, that was a really hard question Paul got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd pee the hot sauce, by the way.
I think I'd be hot sauce pissed too.
I've got kidney stones, it's fine.
Are you sure there's no other questions?
Yeah, I'm sure. Animal noises.
Animal noises.
Make an animal noise.
No, you just took my question.
There we
Do
go.
it again.
You made the animal noise. Describe an orgasm.
Yes.
Okay.
I love this one.
I love this question because I feel like. Have you had one?
I think so. I've never given one.
I'm not trying to be a dick right now, but I was sitting in the audience and I was like, it's Thursday. I was like, everybody's watching football and we're watching the opposite of professional sports.
The opposite of anything professional.
Okay, so, hey, congratulations on your 100th episode, guys.
Hey, thanks.
That's really fucking
It's our
cool.
last episode. It's our only live episode ever. I quit after this. We're done. Yeah.
Okay. So I obviously could not describe what it would be like from a male perspective to have an orgasm, but I imagine it's not as good.
You have to think in those
A
things.
female orgasm, we have actually 3 different kinds, to my knowledge. So you can have a clitoral orgasm,
Ooh.
you can have an internal orgasm,
Oh.
usually activated in the G-spot area. And
getting
then you
complicated.
can have a combination of both. I'm gonna just tell you, it's like, imagine you have a wife, right? And all day long, she fucking nags you. And she just like drags you down, right? And then all of a sudden, you get to murder her. That's probably what a female orgasm feels like, where you're just like, yeah, I just fucking killed somebody. That's how powerful this shit is. Fucking boom. That's how I feel about when I come.
That's so
Sorry,
hot, dude.
when I make myself come. When it happens from a man, I'm like, ugh, you had to be here for this. I think that there's a lot of different ways that women experience orgasms, and all of them are magical and wonderful. And men, I'm so sorry, but this is also like, you fucking deserved it. 1/10 of the power that we get to experience when we come. So, thank you.
Give it up for Carrie Smith, everybody. Make some noise.
Thank you for having me.
Again, Carrie Smith, guys. Give it up for my co-host, too. Give it up for Jason. Got another comic coming to the stage. This next comic's very funny. He's a good friend of mine also. Like I said, they're all good friends of mine. I've known this guy probably the longest in comedy. We used to live together, so I actually fucking hate this guy. I mean, I did. He's working out. He's got big muscles now, so I fucking love him, dude. But no, seriously, guys, give a big ass welcome for my good friend, Joey Johnson. Clap it up for him, guys.
I hope this goes good. I'm on felony probation. I'm not supposed to be in Dallas County right now, so I don't even have a driver's license. I broke 2 laws to be here, to bomb in front of 1,000 of you. So if that isn't I don't even have a cool felony. I have the whitest felony of all time. I'm a felon for a fucking vape pen. Yeah, how lame is that shit? Texas, we gotta change these weed laws, right? Can we agree? All right. How ironic is it that the left side of the room agrees and the right side? Oklahoma is more progressive than us in weed laws. That should piss you all off. Has anyone made the drive to Oklahoma since they've gone medicinal? Yeah, you have to see. Bro, Oklahoma is so excited about their weed. Oklahoma treats their weed like a 12-year-old that just learned the word fuck, right? You guys remember when we first learned curse words? It was fuck, piss, shit, all that. Oklahoma, every 50 yards is a billboard and it says, "We got pot," and it all faces the Texas side. That's how I know I was a drug addict. Some billboards almost had me moving to fucking Oklahoma. You wonder? A vape pen. I'm the Brittany Griner of stand-up comedy. You guys know the news story, right? Brittany Griner, she was a WNBA star, just got sentenced 9 years in Russia for traveling with a vape pen. Look, I will say on my end, I'm happy I got arrested. Like Mikey said, I got big muscles. My life is, I'm 5 months sober though, seriously. My life has gotten better. I'm 5 months. Yeah, I've been on probation 1.5 years. Slow learn. I'm happy Brittany Griner got arrested. I am, seriously. Yeah, because all those years in the WNBA, and this is the most she's ever been on television. You don't like that joke? Show me your WNBA ticket stub on the way out. You fucking take it up with your local representative. I am happy to be doing comedy. I'm happy for Mike. You know, honestly, I didn't know. You know, I'm only doing this because I got taken off unemployment. So, as you guys can tell by the turnout, we're getting paid a lot for this tonight. So, yeah, unemployment, that ruled, right? Anybody get to experience that shit? That was amazing, dude. When Daddy Trump was selling out $900, yeah, I was like, I might vote for this motherfucker. This is I wasn't unemployment, but I wasn't trying to take advantage of the system. I was putting that money back into the economy. I was doing that by supporting small business, right? Yeah, support small business. It's the backbone of this economy, guys, seriously. Like, I support small business to a fault, I do. Like, I support small business so much that I will only take a girl I'm seeing out to a mom and pop abortion clinic. Yeah, mom and pop abortions, because big abortion, that's just killing the little guy, right, Addison? Okay. Oh, you fucking pussies, that's where I lost you? That's, alright. That joke has legs, it's just underdeveloped. Okay, let's... A lot of good babies died for that joke. If you didn't laugh, you're a part of the problem. Alright. Speaking of small business, though, if you have an OnlyFans, hit me up after the show. I will subscribe. Most of you are friends of my significant other, or my significant friend, you know what I mean. No, I don't subscribe to any OnlyFans, I don't, because I'm too poor, but if you do this with your OnlyFans, let me know, I will subscribe. I'll subscribe to your OnlyFans if you give a military discount, right? Yeah, support your troops. Don't get me wrong, I didn't serve or anything, you know, I support sex work that supports traditional family values, right? Yeah, I want a lady of the night to look me in that camera and be like, hey buddy, that's not just a cream pie, that's a human life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want some Republican OnlyFans, you know? I need some invade Iraq pussy. That's what, some Nancy Reagan pussy, right? You know, it doesn't get wet, it trickles down. Actually, my first porn experience, I was thinking about this the other day, my first porn experience, I found I'm 31, I'm from the tail end of VHS tapes. I found my dad's VHS tape. It created an unspoken bond between me and my dad that only I knew about, because my dad, when he would finish watching the tape, he didn't go by Blockbuster rules. You guys remember Blockbuster rules, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was be kind, rewind. When you're done with the tape, rewind it. This lady knows when you're done, rewind it so the next person can watch it from the beginning. Here's the unspoken bond, though, that only I knew about. My dad never rewound the tape when he was done. So every time I went to go jerk off to my dad's porn tape, I knew what he came to last. That'll fuck you up as a kid, you understand? You turn on that tape, you see an 80s bush, you're like, that's not mom, what's... We had dinner the other day, he's like, Joey, pass the gravy. I'm like, is that what you call it, you sick son of a bitch? You fucking... Hey, you guys are cool, it's Joey, thank you very much, appreciate it.
Keep it up for Joey Johnson, guys. Keep going. Joey Johnson, the Dallas County sweetheart. Thank you, Joey.
Yes.
That was his clean set. Nancy Reagan pussy, dude. Fucking tripling down greatness on my podcast.
That's my grandma's favorite joke.
I love it.
That joke killed my grandma, actually. She has pancreatic cancer right now. It's from that joke, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
That's just real. That's
that got sad. That was bad.
Karma's a bitch.
All right. Well,
For me, not for her.
Yeah, well, probably for her. You were her karma.
I like how I make it her death about me. I'm like, this sucks for me. She has cancer.
I like that Joey did great immediately. He's like, my grandma's dead.
Oh, I'm here to dig a fucking hole. I'm so happy for Mike that this 100th episode's happening, but like you said, we were once roommates, and I cannot not fuck this up for him. You know?
I do it to myself. I really did this to me. I knew it was going to happen. And also, if you're going to dig a hole, dig a second one for your grandma. I held on to that. I was holding on to that tight.
Yeah, dude, fuck her, dude. Fuck it.
Not anymore.
All right, so
God. That
you're
rule.
off probation soon. If we're lucky. You're gonna be on the market for a new dealer, maybe.
Got 6 months.
What are 3 rules for dealing with a new weed dealer?
3 rules for dealing with it. You don't linger, first off. You don't want to... First off, you don't really want to hang out at a trap house. I don't know. I've lived in them, so I don't know. You don't linger. You don't become friends with your weed dealer. I think that's a pretty good...
That hurts my feelings, man.
Yeah, well, you become roommates. That's what you do. You become roommates with them. And then you ruin the
Yeah,
friendship.
you come over to smoke and then you're still there for 6 months.
Yeah.
And we still didn't make friends.
Also, never let them know never let them know you work. Never let them know your financial situation. Always have a dead grandma story so they start fronting you weed. I've had 10 grandmas die since I met this guy.
This guy's got so many grandmas. He owes me like $800 for his grandmas.
Yeah, how do you think I got put on probation?
That's why he's on the show. He's working off a debt right now. He's getting $10 a minute. That's what I'm paying him right now. Jesus Christ. What's the third rule for a new dealer? Don't
I
linger.
said 3. I said don't linger, don't
make
become friends, and then
Don't let your financial
don't let your financial situation. Yeah.
Well, it's okay because there was a lot of times where I fronted you weed and then I just kept telling you that you never paid me back, and you just kept paying me back for this.
Although I'm pretty sure, like, you guys think this is a bit, I'm pretty sure I still owe Mikey like $50.
That's not generous at all. That's lowball. 50's just this month, man.
Honestly, Mikey had the heart attack and then asked me to drive him around, and he still paid me, and I probably should have been like, no, I owe you money, and I still took his money. I was like, I should be helping a friend who just got out of the hospital, and I was like,
Well, don't worry. You also posted pictures for your social credits. So
I did.
That also is
You know how much pussy Mike's heart attack got me?
Dude, my death has made him come so many times.
And my grandma's.
How do you think I had the heart attack? All right, I got a question for you. Would you rather be found dead on a pile of sex toys or a pile of drugs?
Drugs, because everyone knew that was going to happen. Everyone here that knows me, that wouldn't surprise. The sex toys, everyone would be like, wait, what the, no. Yeah, I'm not a hooker.
Yeah, you're not smart enough to fucking charge for it. We thought you were going to die in a pile of drugs before.
I wasn't even smart enough to ask if we're getting paid for this show. I'm still not even sure based on the jokes.
You still owe me money. Yeah, your check goes through me first. Just like always.
Now I only owe 40.
Your rent's due, motherfucker. No, we already thought you were going to die in a pile of drugs, but now it's going to be creatine and fucking workout drugs. He's going to be dead because he choked on some pre-workout.
It is crazy. I have literally replaced cocaine with pre-workout. I seriously have. That shit rules.
He's snorting creatine.
It's more expensive than cocaine, though. That's the thing. It's like no one wants to everyone wanted to hang out and do coke. Whenever I'm weird after the show. I'm like, hey, you want to fucking hang out and drink pre-workout?
Hey,
no one wants to do that shit.
Hey, you want to work on your lats, bro? You want to come to my mom's house and work out on your biceps, bro? Let's go.
Spot me.
He's in there shooting up creatine in his arm. I don't care. Fuck y'all. That's hilarious to me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Why don't you give us a spin on the
God, I all the ones I've heard so far, I'm like, okay, famous comic you don't like.
There's also a local comic you don't like on there.
My best sex move, it's the crying afterward. The pity gets you more sex. And then more crying, it's kind of cathartic. It's like a therapeutic sort of,
Yeah, it's very cathartic. Fun fact, me and Joe did this independent movie for college kids. It wasn't porn. No matter how much we asked, it wasn't porn. But we did this stupid movie where we were the pumpkin police or some shit.
It was like around Halloween time.
But I remember they asked Joe, they were like, hey, can you cry on command? And he gave the best answer I've ever fucking heard.
I said it's the stopping that's the hard part.
That lives in my head every day.
You should have seen that. It was a college film too. Like these kids still had a glimmer of hope in their eye. And then they started working with me, and I'm pretty sure most of them quit the film industry right after that. So
One of the scenes, they strapped a camera to me, and they said, now run around this backyard, fatty. And that's it. That's all I did. I ran around with a GoPro on my belly. That's all. That was the movie. That was the peak. That was the climax.
you ever seen a body cam in Fisheye? That was. It wasn't the legs. It was Mike's stomach.
Took it right out of my mouth. All right, well, fuck you. We're done.
I love you, buddy. Congrats on the episode. Seriously, guys.
Joey Johnson.
Thank you. Thank you.
I actually worked with Mike 4 years ago, and I think I'm worse at comedy now.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt because it's true. I know. I know. We got some questions for you, Mike.
I love questions.
All right, Jason, you want to go first?
Sure. Would you rather lick someone's armpit or have your armpit licked by somebody?
Oh yeah, I won't mind lick.
What about?
I think everyone else's was difficult, but like I don't know how that's gonna feel yet. But it sounds like it could be some new shit.
Do you shave your armpits?
Nah, that's the bad part. It looks like my hair right now.
Oh, two microphones on there.
And I use the white deodorant.
That's all chalky, little arm dingleberry thing.
Kind of like LL Cool J on the Unplugged episode. And they're peeking out.
That's a throwback. I don't know. I think I'll have my armpit licked. Yeah, it's a weird thing though. I'd be like, ew, you like me this much to lick my armpit? But
I haven't done
Yeah.
either, but I think I'd want to be on the receiving end first.
how do you ask for that? Just say, hey, lick my bits, bro, or what?
Well, you know the messed up part. There's someone here tonight that's into that shit.
Hey,
I mean, giving.
come on up here to the stage. Bring your little pit licking ass up here right now.
They feel personally attacked right now. How did they know?
I'm here to extend a helping arm for you. Come on up. All right. I got a question for you. Would you rather have sex with someone with bad BO, body odor, or with bad breath?
Well, I guess breath, because I ain't kissing them anyway.
What a sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm married. You can't kiss me.
What would you pick, Jason?
I'd have to go with I'm drawn between the two. I'd go with no kissing.
No kissing, you go with bad breath? Shit.
I literally had to think about it for a second because, what if it's a body that you don't mind the BO?
I was gonna say, I like my women like I like my music. Funky as fuck. Bring it on. Let's go. Let's fucking dance. I mean, I can't dance, but we can have sex probably. I don't know. Yeah, I like to kiss, dude. I can't go with a bad breath. No thanks. Because that gets in you. It's staged too. That moves in like Joey, dude. It don't go nowhere.
And in the end, it's still vagina.
Yeah.
It's still weird.
Dude, I told this story on the podcast before, but my ex had no flavor to her vagina, dude. Leave it to white people. They can't season shit. Dude. It's like licking her elbow, dude. There was no flavor there whatsoever. I was like, why don't you take a jog around the block and come back? It's tough. Yeah, it was tough, dude. I've had a hard life. I've had a very hard life. Tasteless pussy. Gross. Anyways, you want to give us a spin on the wheel there? Spin it in either direction. Let's see what it comes up with. Tell a joke. You can spin again or you can tell a joke. It's up to you.
Is that what you're recommending? Did you not feel that? The 6 seconds, like, you don't have to do that.
I'm just giving options.
Oh, God. I'll tell a joke. No one cares.
Your body, your choice, dude.
No, that's not cool, because then one day someone's going to see it online, and I want it to sound like I just made it up.
We'll cut this part out. We'll edit it out. It'll look a little choppy, but it's fine.
Maybe let's do another one.
All right, go ahead.
What do y'all want? You want me to tell a joke, or you want me to do another one? All right, tell a joke. All right, I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland. All right? When I was 7, I found a gun under my mom's pillow. I was like, shit, I can't wait for my teeth to fall out. I can't follow that, so I'm not spending it out.
I can't follow that shit either. You guys, Mikey Winfield, give it up for
Thank
him.
you, thank you.
Oh yeah, guys. I want to thank all the comics that came out. We still have more show for you though, guys. We're going to keep on moving because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. crime stories, bitch.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back some of the comics from earlier, and we're going to read a crime story and make fun of it. So first off, Dan Danzy, can you come back up here, Danny, please? Give it up, Dan Danzy, everybody. Oh, we owe you a spin. You want to give it a spin while you're here?
What? Did you say famous comic that I don't like is up there? This could be really fucking bad.
There is also local comic on there.
That's even worse.
People usually say you.
I have nothing to say to that, 'cause that's just accurate. What is love to you?
We did that one. Give us-
Did we do that? Okay.
Yeah, Paul poorly communicated with his office.
Sex noises.
Yeah. Aw.
That is private.
That is a sex noise.
Meet the Parents. Are we talking about the Ben Stiller, Robert De Niro comedy classic?
We can be. Your body, your choice, dude.
Okay. No, what's Meet the Parents? For real, what'd you?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Oh, my dad sits in a house that his parents paid for and watches Fox News all day.
Joey's your dad?
Yes. No. Also, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if my dad's been watching too much Fox News. So, someone, if this is true, please shout it out. But my dad, we were getting on the subject of abortion. My dad and I don't agree politically. And I was like, well, Dad, what about rape victims? My dad seems to think that after you get raped, they hand you a morning after pill afterwards. Is that true?
Only the courteous ones.
All right, I can tell I brought
advocating for it. I didn't say it was okay.
I can tell I brought the room down talking about my father. Okay, cool.
Brought him down to your size. Thanks. Brought him down to your level. Cool.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Let's
do a true crime.
Yeah. Since we already did that crime, let's move on to. Glad we talked about rape before we got to your crime. I'm so happy.
All right, so we've got a man that's smelling butts in the stores.
No, I'm not.
We got a video that was shared on Twitter recently of a man that he was at a pet supply store in Mesquite, Texas.
Hell yeah.
All you had to say was Mesquite, Texas. We all could have just guessed.
Oh, PetSmart?
Yeah.
He was shadowing a couple of women who are shopping, and even though he's pretending to be shopping as well, his body language says that he's up to no good. When the women get close to the end of the aisle, he gets down on one knee behind one of the women and takes a big old whiff of their butt. There's a video of this out there.
What a proposal.
That's what I was gonna say. That's sniffing a butt is better than proposing in a mall. You know what I mean? Apparently, just to me. Okay.
But obviously he's not done there. He eventually stoops down again when they're walking, and he gets another big old whiff. And that's when the woman noticed that this guy was doing it, and they were just kind of freaked out. We're like, let's move out of the aisle here. He leaves, camera ends, story's over. This guy's on the large, he's on the, what is it? He's at large.
He's at large. He's at large ass chasing it, trying to get a whiff. Hey pal, this isn't Jimmy John's. Get out of here. Different policy. I saw this video, and this guy does kind of creep around like he's looking at fucking fish food. And he gets down on one knee.
Fish food.
He literally gets a sideways sniff, like he lets the booty drift into his nose, dude. And so we'll post it on our Instagram. The shit is hilarious. And then he looks at the camera like, huh? And then leaves the store. Didn't buy shit. Nothing.
Didn't even support the business.
No, didn't even support local, dude.
That's the real crime.
Yeah, if you're gonna sniff free ass, go to Walmart, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, is that a sexual assault?
For smelling farts? I don't know.
I don't know, you can fart in a jar and sell it to China, dude. Isn't that right, Paul?
We're not saying that he was sniffing farts, he was just sniffing butts.
Well, where do they come from, you know? That's
Farts.
origin story right there. That's the Logan for farts. I don't know, whatever, I got nothing.
That was a weird one you threw at me.
Yeah, they're always weird, but that is strange.
Yeah.
That is fucked up.
This was in Mesquite?
This is in Mesquite, Texas.
How long ago?
This was this year.
The last time you were there, that's when.
Oh shit, they're on to me. Because I'm low enough to the ground. I don't need to get on one knee.
He doesn't have to kneel.
I just fucking walk.
That's just how Dan says hello.
It's true.
You have cancer.
I'm like a beagle.
Hey, you're eating too much Brussels sprout. Nice to meet you. All right, well that was
that the only one?
Yeah, that's all.
All right, I'll go fuck myself
All
now.
All right, thank you, Dan.
No, thank you guys. Thank you
Dan,
guys.
go fuck yourself.
You know what, I'm just gonna put this right here for the benefit of the.
All right, thank you. Dan, Dan, everybody. Let's bring up another comic. Keep it clapping. Let's bring up Carrie Smith. Where you at, Carrie? You still here? Did you go murder your wife or husband or whatever? There she is. Hell yeah. Have a seat. Let's do another crime here. What you got for us, Jason?
Well, our crime spree continues in Texas. We've got a Texas man who had sex with a horse. He's jailed for 10 years.
Was it his horse?
Texas man was admittedly having sex with a horse and sexually assaulting several others. He's been sentenced to almost a decade in jail. John Marie Bagoma. Let's dox him. Fuck it.
What's his last name?
It's Jean Marie Bagoma.
Wait,
I
stop.
thought you said John Benet.
We found her. Right. He was convicted.
Did you say
Thank you.
John what?
Jean Marie Bagoma.
Oh, I think you said John Bonet. Okay.
Yeah. John Bagoma?
He's 24. He's convicted a couple of Wednesdays ago after pleading guilty to bestiality. The acts occurred in San Antonio, not here, luckily, at an equestrian boarding facility on at least 3 occasions between June 20th and 21st and 21 of February. February 21. All right, so in the first, sorry for making that confusing. Okay, so in the first instance, Bagoma was caught on surveillance camera walking through the stables naked first. The owner noticed soon after that 2 of his horses were injured, seemingly.
Damn, how hard did he fuck these horses? I would think they would hurt him if they fucked him, but he hurt them?
Well, yet a vet later determined that the animals had been sexually assaulted. No shit. Authorities said that Bagoma went to the stables again months later and had sex with one of the horses. 2 of the horses on the same visit had been hobbled. Does anyone know what that is?
No.
No. That their legs were bound together.
Oh, he's in a BDSM and banging animals? Jesus, pick a lane, bro. You can't be all the nasties. Pick one nasty, you piece of shit. Yeah.
The owner caught Bagoma back at the stable in February last year, and authorities obtained a warrant that determined the DNA taken from one of the horses matched the DNA of the suspect.
Has he never seen Law and Order? You never come in a horse, idiot. Don't leave your cum in a horse. They're gonna catch you. I'm just saying, be a smart criminal. I'm not saying you should be one, but Jesus, if you're gonna be one, don't fucking be a horse's ass.
Why is this my story? They're like, hey, Pinecone bitch.
We matched this story for you perfectly. We got Carrie Smith, sex with a horse. They go together. Dude.
Actually, thank you, continue.
Is that
That's the
so?
story, 10 years.
So he's got 10 years for
10 years.
banging 3 horses.
Well, here's what I have a question about, and it was really, because you said a horse and others, and then I was like, wait, other horses, right? And so then, okay, but no others,
Several other horses.
just
Yeah.
horses, so
Yeah.
he's just fucking horses.
Goodbye, horse.
So he's not a total monster.
That's only where his DNA was collected from. It could be other animals.
Yeah, it was like, he's fucking ferrets, this fucking ferret fucker.
Does it? I don't know if this matters, but does it matter if it was a male or a female horse? Does that matter to you? I don't know, right?
Does it matter to
Does
you?
it say? Kind of.
Like, are you saying that like you would trust a male horse more than a woman horse?
Well, I'm wondering, do you think one would be more receptive than the other?
Well, the woman's probably more used to it. I don't want to assume their sexuality, but I mean, they're fucking horses. They don't really have a choice. So
They don't have a whole lot to do.
they don't really
They're
care if they're gay or straight. I think they just,
Okay, I hate you for saying that, but also the hobbling part. So I guess because like if somebody was like, if I was a horse, if I was My Little Pony, imagine I'm Sparkle Magic,
You feel you need to be huddled?
and somebody just shows up and is not wearing clothes in my hay house. I'm like, you fucking get your hands off my rump, beautiful sparkle ass. And then he's like, yeah, this horse, Gary Sparkle Unicorn, could fucking kill me by just kicking backwards. That's probably a smart move. He's not a dumb rapist, that's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably tied their legs together so he didn't get killed by that horse that he's raping.
Yeah, but also like, imagine like if you're a horse and you're like, how disappointing, because it's like, it's a human penis.
Yeah. because they're used to like an arm.
I'm like, hey bitch, if you're gonna fucking do it, hit the sides, you know?
Yeah. You gotta lick it before you stick it, pal, if that's all you can stick.
We don't know that he didn't. They didn't specify the type of DNA.
I feel like that guy didn't eat out that horse. I feel like he's a selfish lover.
Yeah, no, he's a pig.
He didn't care
He
about-
didn't go down on that horse first.
Yeah, he should have went down.
And we
on
don't
that
even
horse.
know if it was a guy horse or a girl horse.
Yeah, if it was a guy horse, he could have gave him a reach around.
No,
I
it
feel-
doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. You
Well-
have to go down on people.
Can you give him a reach around? I feel like that's a far. I don't feel like his arms are long enough, right? Like.
No,
It's
there's
just
no way.
science.
Imagine. Okay, bend over real quick. Let me show you. Okay, imagine a horse, and you're like,
Grab the stand.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not big enough. I need you. So here's what's gonna happen. There's no way. I realized that sounded mean. That's not what I meant.
No, that sounded right. It sounded right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you reach around. It's not your hands can't. Look at this length. Do you think I can get around a
There's no. Yeah.
horse bottom? No.
Yeah. If I had a horse, yeah. If I was a horse, there's no way. There's
What
no
if
way.
this guy like? Did they have a picture of him?
They actually did.
Yes.
Picture of it? Let's see this guy. We'll post it on our Instagram. I always say that we don't post shit, but
I guess
maybe
this time we will.
Yeah. Oh, that is not what I expected at all.
Wait, let me see the.
Let's see.
Wait, let me see.
He's not happy. He's not happy.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past this guy, but he's not who I was picturing, right?
Is that a Louis Vuitton shirt?
Like from Trader's Village, maybe.
I mean, I'm not assuming that it's. Well, maybe like horse raping is like the rapists of like rich.
That's the piece de la resistance of the rape.
Wow.
That's the creme de la creme of rape. It's,
Well, he's not smiling. That's unfortunate.
well, yeah, he's going to jail for 10 years. Of course he's not smiling.
Okay.
They don't have any horses in jail. He's gonna be dry as fuck.
Yeah, that sucks.
All right, that was cool.
Well, I'm still. Did you pick this story for me?
Yeah, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, we thought you would love it.
I did. Thank
Yeah,
you.
First time I read it, we said Carrie.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said sex with a horse. I said, I know exactly who I want on this.
That's great. Thank you. Oh.
All right. well,
Okay, great.
Let's move on.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you,
me.
Carrie Smith, everybody. Let's bring up Joey Johnson. Come on up here, Joey. Guys, give him a minute. He's got to move those muscles across the room. Joey Johnson, everybody.
How did you guys go that whole time about horse fucking and no one said semen biscuits?
Ah.
Beautiful. There.
All right, good night, everybody.
All right, for Joe, we have an interesting story. We've got a Hooters waitress caught dipping hot wings in her vagina.
Hell yeah. Dude, last time I did a show here, I left with the Hooters waitress. And I would have totally. It was kind of like no taste in that pussy. There's none.
That Daytona.
No.
You must have did the non-breaded wings.
I go to Hooters for buffalo shrimp.
That's the only good thing they
I
have
know.
there.
Yeah.
It's just-
That's the only good thing.
Yeah.
That and the pussy wings. Those are the pussy wings.
Don't ask where the blue cheese comes from.
Looks like
Blue ball. Oh, fuck off. That's where we draw the line. We just started talking about horse fucking for like 10 hours.
God, what is happening here?
You know, it's hilarious.
It's just you. You're just aggressive.
It's hilarious you had a heart attack and the improv gave you a Make-A-Wish night.
On my deathbed, I said, please let me fail one more time in the improv. I just want to ruin my reputation before I finally die and go on the ground.
How did they find out about this? That someone walk in on her?
Well, let's find out. So,
Oh.
our crime spree stays in Texas. This is down in Houston. Jessica Sinclair, let's dox her too, fuck her. She was taken into police custody after she was witnessed by co-workers, snitches, dipping hot wings in her vagina before serving them to
Those are
customers.
some jealous.
You told on me for sticking wings in my pussy?
What does she look like?
Were they flats or all drums?
It does not say. Okay.
Surely
I always go all drums. It's just easier that way.
So what the affidavit reported was that Jessica would dip the wings into her vagina while on and off her period, and then the customers.
Oh, it was Daytona.
That's 3 Mile Island.
We only have these wings once a month. It's the once a month special.
We're all out, sir. Sorry, we're out of the P-Wings right now.
She gave these to the customers she perceived as rude during her shift.
So every dude at Hooters.
I've never gone to a Hooters with a fucking gentleman like, you know, I'm like just sitting there, I'm like, I don't respect women. That's kind of what I just said. I'm sorry, that's not what I mean.
I didn't say that. We just all saw it.
What does she look like? Because
We're
coworkers.
gonna get to that.
I saw a
We'll get to
picture
that.
of her.
Okay, so tampering with food along with the addition of human blood is a criminal offense with special circumstances. It carries a sentence up to 20 years in prison. It's pretty serious. Yeah, the lesser charge of inserting the wing into her vagina while not menstruating would only carry up to possibly 10 years.
That's
So-
hilarious that there's
So-
already laws in place for this.
So she got more time because it was kind of an abortion since there was. Now it's gross. This bitch is sticking wings in her pussy, and now it's gross. Hey, it's her body, her choice. Okay. So fight for that. Coincidentally, the article goes on to say that those wings were still better than normal Hooters wings.
I can't wait until like today's enlightened culture for like there to be like a woman's march for this lady. You know what I mean? Like,
So family members of the perpetrator claim that while she has the appearance of a well put together young lady, she actually suffers from multiple personality disorder, has a long history of incidents that end in either a stay in jail or mental hospital. And Hooters concluded, or they conducted a background search and they concluded that the whole incident could have been avoided.
Oh, okay. Woo! Thank you.
So funny thing about the story is that they posted this lady's picture all over the internet with it. They posted her picture everywhere about this.
is she in uniform?
Oh, show
She's
Joey's
in the
next
fucking.
Still in uniform. Okay? This actual lady came forward and was not the person, but somebody slapped this picture on that story because they put together the mugshot of somebody that's in a Hooters uniform that got arrested around the same time, put her picture on the story.
So that's not
Blasted it over the internet.
This chick was mad. She got on Instagram after they posted it. She goes, I did get arrested, but not for this shit.
She's like, I had a pipe in my car.
It's like, I was smoking crack off the cook's ass. That's what I was doing. Which is also still better than Hooters hot dogs.
Still.
Well, you know, if she got snitched on by coworkers, she's hotter than all the coworkers, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely some like
Her
jealous.
sales were higher than theirs.
Yeah, for sure.
What I'm wondering is, like, Hooters girls have to wear those pantyhose. Does she have to, like, does she rip a hole or does she, like, pull them down? Like, she's working.
She
Like,
had to finagle a system.
everybody had to know what's going on. It's
Because
not
they
like
don't
you
cook
just-
the food. Where is she taking these? You know, it's always just like the fucking worst. It's like an incel fest. I don't know if you ever peeked into a Hooters kitchen, but they all look like me. She's not cooking. They're all felons. It's not. Like, where is she taking these to do that? You know?
Who cares, dude? Let's bring her on the show.
Dude.
Show me on episode 101.
Yeah. Joey's in love right now. Joey loves blue cheese, too.
Yeah, I do love blue cheese.
Joey
I love
loves,
blue cheese and blue balls. Cause
he loves a good hidden valley. You know what I mean?
my valley's not hidden anymore.
I apologize again. We're gross, okay? But I told y'all up front, this is what it was.
There's 100 of these.
I'm sure you didn't expect pussy hot wings, but
I'm actually surprised at how there's more women here than there are guys to support this podcast.
I don't think they're supporting this podcast at this point. I think they're waiting to get out. I think that's that was fun, man. Thank you, Joey. Guys, give it up for Joey one more time. So, let's Hey there, this is Mikey B from the show. Just wanted to say thank you for checking out our live episode, and we hope to see you at the next one. It was an absolute blast. For all the comics you saw on the show, check down in the description, and there are their social media links. Go find them, follow them. It's a free way to show support. They'd love to have you, and also I'd love to have you. Mine is at Mikey B the Comic on Instagram. You can search that on Facebook or also on Twitter. As far as our page, check out more information and more content from us by checking our social media at the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE, and on Twitter we are Open Mic 5000. Everywhere else is at the Open Mic Podcast. If you made it here, you know where to find us and how to find us. And again, thank you for checking out our episode. We love and appreciate your support, and we'll see you next week. Bye.